Yo, what's up, people? Hope you're all doing well. Alright. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, Glitch. How you doing? Oh, yeah, thank you. So I was doing this exercise. It was like a one-arm bicep curl thing with what you do is you get a bar and you kind of like hold on to it like this. So you imagine and you're like kind of curling it like it's a body weight exercise and it's a good one for the biceps. So yeah, the only thing is you're only training one side at a time. But it is a good one though. But yeah, anyway, but yeah, it's just been doing some workouts and stuff today, and yeah. I don't know if you saw my last short where I did like some rolls. I've been trying to improve on. I used to have quite bad form on rolls. I'm doing fine, thank you, Danielle. How you doing? Hello. Hope you're doing well tonight. Yeah, I'm all right, thank you. But yeah, I used to have pretty bad form on rolls. Like I was just kind of bending up and wasn't very straight. And yeah, it's just about trying to just it's about form over kind of yeah. Hi, Mazzy. Hope you well. Welcome in here. So it's about making sure that you're not just cheating the reps because then you get more out of it. Because there's no point if you're not really working the muscles that you're trying to work. You should be trying to just focus on the muscles you're trying to work and try to make it muscles. Otherwise, you might find that that you're not actually really working those muscles much at all. So, thank you for the likes, Kang Baron. How you doing? Hope you're doing well tonight. Anyway, it's just I hope you've all had a good day today, people. How's it going? Mold, hope you're well. Good evening to you. Hope you've had a great day. So yeah, how's it going, Ed Mercolo? Danielle says, I'm good, thanks. Yeah, that's good then. Yeah, I was doing like a live on TikTok earlier where showing people around my area around York. It was just like nature reserve. I was just showing people around that. Quite a nice little spot. But yeah, um, what are we discussing? I don't know really. I haven't really planned anything. I'm just like, um, yeah, just yeah. Thank you for the likes, everybody. Much appreciated. If you're new here, make sure you give me a follow. So yeah, I haven't really planned any like topic or anything, um, but we can kind of like discuss things around health, fitness, that kind of stuff, but or anything else for that matter. But yeah, if anyone needs to know anything about health and fitness, then you could always ask, and we can try and help you out. But yeah, anyway, welcome in everybody. Yeah, again, if you're new here, please do give me a follow. I'm about 6'4". Yeah, hi Nicola, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Let's get this shared out, everybody, if you can. That would be great. So, what do you guys want to, what you guys want to talk about? Then it's up to you, really. Thank you for the follow, Danielle. So, where are you from? Can you stand up? Why do you want me to stand up? I'm good, thanks. I'll just sit here. Anyway, right. Well, why do you need to see my height? I've already said I'm about 6'4". You don't believe me, or something, or like, why are you asking me to stand up? Or Danielle from Northern Ireland. How are you? Um, but yeah, just I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. All right, mate. Okay. All right. Like Martha, it just seems a bit weird. Like you're asking me to like stand up to see my height. It's not very polite, easy. All right. So yeah, are you there still there? Mold. It's a simple thing. I mean, it's like, why though? Just seems a bit weird. Anyway, thank you for likes. Well, stars. Hello, frog guy. I'm not a marine. No, why do I look like a marine? No, I've never been into any of that. Um, I don't know. I'm just gonna maybe you can come back another time, but I think you maybe just need to kind of like be a bit sort of, I don't know, not so weird, but that's up to you. If you want to be weird, then that's up to you, I guess. But but I don't want that in my lives. Hi, Harley, how you doing? Hi, Justin. Hope you're well tonight. No, not been any what is it called? Anything to do with like the military or anything. Never been in any of that. So yeah, I don't know where you got that from, but anyway, GJ, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Good evening to you. Hope you had a great day, Christina. How you doing tonight? Roz, how you doing? How's your day been? It's all right, thank you. Been all right, thank you. Izzy, what about you? Thank you for the likes, Emily. Yeah. Hello, whoever that is walking in. Was it with all these black dots? You've got Izzy with a black dot and then someone else with a black dot. There seems to be a lot of trolls with those black dots. So I'm just wondering, like, you look like Gun Guy. Oh, really? Yeah. Thank you for following David. I remember when I first met someone and they said, "Oh, were you in the army or something?" So I must just give off that kind of impression or something. You're not a troll. We'll see about that, won't we? But yeah, it's just I see a lot of these accounts of these black dots. So I'm just wondering like what that's all about, really. But anyway, um, but you get all these people just gonna, you know. Anyway, wait, mine's ice cream. What's that about? Hello, Lee. Hope you well. Good evening to you. Hope you've had a good day. Welcome in here. What you've been up to today then? Some weird accounts and stuff. Yeah, I'm streaming to YouTube as well at the moment, but yeah, yeah. Anyway, hi everybody. Hope you're all tonight. Sarah Kinsella, how you doing? Hope you've had a great day today. Yeah. Um, Hi Lou, how you doing? Um, why are you asking me if I have autism? Yeah, I've been in an agency. I don't know why would they do that though. Why would they direct bots to my lives? I mean, I've had people like that before in agency anyway. So I mean, unless it's something to try and get me, someone was saying that the agency might actually be trying to get me restrictions on purpose. To try and, I don't know what's going on really, but anyway, fair enough. I don't know much about TikTok wise. Oh, I don't know. Hi Cassie, hope you well. Good evening to you. Let's see what's in the YouTube thing. Broad shoulders, short eyes. You are definitely a machine gunner. Oh, really? Well, yeah, I've never operated one in my life, so. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, no, no, I wouldn't do that. But a lot, oftentimes, it's not constructive criticism, though, and people are just being a dick. You know, like I appreciate constructive criticism, but oftentimes people are just trying to slag me off or whatever, and just so there's a difference. There's a line that people cross, and, you know, like if people say, for example, they're commenting about my appearance or something like that, just being nasty. When they're just saying things that are just unnecessary. So people just need to just be decent and and mind your own business. I'm saying there's a lot of trolls, and a lot of these are just. I've heard about Paul Breach. That's some kind of creep, isn't it? Isn't it? I've heard. But apparently he's started up again or something. But I don't pay any attention to that. It's just I've heard that he's a bit creepy or something. And anyway, why you bring him up? I think obviously being told does give me that why their shoulders appearance. So I'm kind of looking at, but yeah, just asking why. Just wondering like what about him? Do you know anything about him? Anyway, hi Connor, William, how you doing? Good evening to you. Welcome in here, everybody. What your opinions are? I mean, it's just as far as I'm aware, it's a bit creepy or something. And that's all I know about him, really. I've just seen some stuff that's been, I don't know, the way that he just seems to be a bit of a womanizer and just like, I don't know, like Craig, how you doing? I don't know. Isn't he like in his 40s or something? It's like, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, but hope you're well tonight, everybody. How you doing, Craig? Hope you're well. Hi, Ludo and Ollie. Hi, Ewan. Welcome in. Um, right. Well, I mean, yeah, I'll clip my nails when I want to clip them. What's it got to do with you? Like Scott, how you doing? Obviously, it's troll, so yeah. I knew it was going to be one of these troll accounts with these black dots. They always seem to have these black dots for some reason. These troll accounts like some kind of allegiance or something. I don't know. They're showing their allegiance with these black dot accounts. Hi, Roti. Hi, Tyon. Hi, Alison. How you doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. I don't know, like it's just weird to me, really. Thank you for the likes, Lily. How you doing? Hi, Raise Angst. What's the accent? It's Blackburn, England. Yeah. Um, how we doing? How you doing, Lily? Hope you're well tonight. Hi, Una, Connor. Good to see you again. How's your day been? Hello, Maher. Hope you're well tonight. Yeah, tap your screens up, everybody. I can't understand. Is it Glaswegian or something? No, no, I'm from England. Yeah, for some reason, some people think I have a bit of a Scottish accent. I'm not singing for you, sorry, stories. I'm good. That's good to hear. Glad you're doing well. Yeah. Okay. Then I'm doing fine, thank you, my hobby. How are you doing tonight? Hope you're well. Nice to meet you all. Hello to you, and going. Thank you for the follow. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, but yeah. Um, I might do some busking tomorrow. Actually, I'm just thinking about going out and doing a bit of performing. But yeah. By the way, there are a lot of bots on the live. I know. Sorry, can't do anything about that, Minobi. Yeah. So, hello, Mary, Jane, Aquino. Hope you're well tonight. Nice to meet you. What's everybody been up to today then? But yeah, so I live in York, England. I'm originally from Blackburn, England. Where did you say you were from, Una? Was it Northern Ireland? Did you say Northern Ireland? I'm from Northern Ireland, so I go out and get some flowers now. Thank you for the hot meat, Black Devils. Hi, just Christine. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. What's everybody been up to today then? Yeah, no Republic of Ireland. top of the morning to you. For some reason, I thought you was from Northern Ireland, but it's a more friendly sounding accent, isn't it? Why do Brits talk like? What does that mean? I don't know. Do I play games? I used to. I used to play like because I'm playing the Need for Speed soundtrack now. Actually, I used to play. Um, I used to play those games actually. Need for Speed Underground, Need for Speed Most Wanted, all those games. I used to play them. There were good times on them. Yeah. But yeah, hope you're all well tonight, people. Yeah, just tap up your screens. You guys want to talk about in here tonight then? Had a good live earlier. Yeah, it's been going well, so just gotta try and keep the momentum going with it, you know. Just gotta stay positive and yeah, thank you for the likes, everybody. So we've got 10,000 likes on the live. Obviously not on YouTube, but I'm talking on. Anyway, so yeah, hope everyone's well. But yeah, it's just we have so much to be grateful for. Sometimes we forget how good we have things, and we have to just take a step back sometimes and appreciate what we have because you know we could be literally living in Africa or could be living on the streets or something like that. I mean, the fact that I have a roof over my head right now, I have access to the internet right now. I'm talking to you guys all over the world. That's something to be grateful for, isn't it? We have to just take a step back sometimes. Oh, really, Liam? You like that, do you? Well, that's good then. I'm glad that you like that. So, yeah. Hi, Paulie. How you doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. So we just have to not really, another thing, try and not expect too much from things. Because when you expect things, then you're inevitably probably going to end up being disappointed the higher your expectations are. So try to keep your expectations at a reasonable level. That way you don't get disheartened. Then you can end up just giving up with whatever it is. Like for example, if you put a song out and expect that it's going to go viral, it's probably not because these things take time. Rome wasn't built in a day, so you have to just be patient with things. And yeah, it's like for example, when I put a cover out of a song, right? This was many years ago. Hello Matthew. I thought, oh, but it would get like thousands of views right away. Or like, no, of course it's not. Sometimes we would delude ourselves and thinking that think it's just going to blow up. And it's like we underestimate like how cutthroat competition is and how much there is out there sometimes, and we don't realize that our stuff's just going to be buried for a long time, and then eventually things will start to build momentum. But like Chris Adams, but all these people that got there, oftentimes they had to go through a lot of trial and error and just slow starts at the beginning. So yeah. Anyway, hi Princess Tanazal, good to see you again. How are you doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so like I said, just gotta be patient with things. Hi Katrina, hope you're well tonight. Thank you for joining me again. Yeah, not too bad, thank you. I was out doing some. Yeah, I was out on a walk earlier. Went around the nature reserve, and it was a good. Hi Fatu John, hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining me again. So I was out, this nature reserve, just had a nice walk in the sun, and yeah, just get out of the house for a bit, just go for a nice walk. It's yeah, walks can be good, but I think you want to add in more intense stuff as well. If you walk alone, then if that's all you do. How does exercise help your mental health? I think when it comes to like in terms of like the bodybuilding stuff, in terms of getting fitter and getting in better shape, also getting stronger and fitter in other ways, and seeing improvements even in like things such as how many reps of some exercise I can do, or you know unlocking a new exercise I've never been able to do before, for example, is something that like makes me feel achieved. So like that I'm doing this stuff with my body that I've mind over matter, that kind of thing, just with all that, determination, I've been able to achieve that. But yeah, also of course, like what Coach Trevor says about the endorphins, like when you go for a run, they call it the runner's high. So, but yeah, walking isn't going to necessarily get that high, Julian. I'd recommend like zone 2 cardio probably is one of the best for that. Walking helps to reduce my heart palpitations for anxiety. Yeah, it can be good for that, but I'd also recommend doing something like zone 2 cardio as well, with a bit more of a intensity. So maybe go for a jog or something like that, because that way you can probably feel a bit more of that benefits from that. I'm not 100% certain, but I think that there is benefits also to doing more of like doing cardio and not just walking at a yeah. I'd say like going for a jog, going for a swim, something like that would be good as well, or going for a bike ride. I feel strong, but I can only do 3 pull-ups. How do I train it? Well, you just have to keep on training it. Just like, have you been stuck at that for a while? Or hi, Chris. If you could turn me into any item of clothing, what would it be? I'd still have all my senses. I don't know. 3 pull-ups. So, like, how tall are you then, and what's like your kind of composition like? Are you lean? Or you maybe need to lose some fat? Or because for some people, like body fat might be the limiting factor with those things. So in that case, maybe look at either banded pull-ups or just try to focus on negative reps on the pull-ups as well, like focusing on the eccentric part of the pull-up. So instead of focusing so much on the positive part of it, where if you're struggling with that, you're going to be stronger on the eccentric part of it, so you can build strength on that part of it and still make progress with the lats and stuff. So that might be a thing that's worth doing is eccentric pull-ups or negative pull-ups, as you call it, resisting that. Yeah, thank you for follow, Angelica. Yeah, how you doing, Julian? I hope you're well. Yeah, you're still there. So yeah, doing the eccentric phase of it. That's something you could just jump up and then just do an eccentric, or you could just do a single rep and then eccentric, whatever works for you really, or just do the eccentric at the end of a set. I think I did like where I would like do 3 of like the neutral grip. Also another thing, try different grips as well. If you can only do 3 regular pull-ups, maybe try doing chin-ups. You might be able to do 4 or 5 of those. That might help you to kind of get a bit more reps out, because a lot of people will say they find chin-ups a little bit easier. You're going to work more biceps with the chin-ups. So just try different things. What do I weigh? Probably about 97 kilograms, something like that. Maybe a little bit between 97 to about 98 kilograms, something like that. So I'm not far off 100 kilograms now. So yeah, I mean, my actual original goal was to get around 90 kilograms and very lean, but it looks like I'd probably be like already surpassed that actually. Like, I don't think I've got 7-8 kilograms to lose to get super lean. Really, I think yeah. Anyway, thank you for the follow, Anaya. Much appreciated. How are we doing tonight, everyone? I hope you're well. But yeah, when it comes to pull-ups, like I said, just try some of those things maybe. Yeah, it's just about practicing. But yeah, focus on form, getting better with your form and stuff. So yeah, you're most welcome. You look good. How are you doing? I'm doing fine, thank you, Anaya. Thanks for asking. Just yeah. Hi Shane, how are you doing? Hi Nat Nell, how you doing? I hope you're well tonight. But yeah, just really nice weather at the moment. Let's see what I'm sure it's supposed to be good for the next few days. I could be wrong, but let's have a look. But yeah, it's been really warm today here. It's got up to like 23 today. So yeah, it's going to be warm for the next few days now. So yeah, so I might do some busking tomorrow. Maybe I should do a few days of busking, but it's supposed to get to 31 on Wednesday, blimey. So yeah, that's going to be a hot day. So yeah, blimey. Right, yeah. So one of your videos, how do one know if he is autistic? Well, you'd have to get a test to know for certain, but there are certain traits like you might find that social awkwardness. You might find repetitive behaviors, just to name a few. There's quite a few different traits that you can just, just kind of like there's like online tests that you can do to kind of get an idea. But hello, Adeline. Hope you're doing well. Can you shout out what's that? I don't know what that is. So no. Anyway, thank you for like Suna Connor. Right. Welcome in here, everybody. If you're new here, make sure you give me a follow. That would be really appreciated. So, what do you all want to talk about tonight? Yeah. Anyways, all these fake accounts that keep coming in here. Dan, how you doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. What do you all want to talk about then? Hi, Sharon. How you doing? But yeah, if you want to get wider shoulders, thank you for Vault Uni. There's a few exercises you can do for that. Hi, Sharon Nima. Hope you're doing well. One of them is lateral raises, like that. It depends how you want to do it. Some people do it like that with their arms like that, or you can do it like that, which is kind of. Or you can, and then another exercise is the upright rows. That's going to work your side delts quite well as well. Give you those 3D delts, give you more of that round shoulders, which is just going to just give you more of that V taper. It gives you the illusion of a smaller waist as well. So if you're looking for that kind of V taper, they call it. Thank you for the roles, Caroline. They reckon like there's this whole golden ratio like applies. Thank you for all, Caroline. To like like the proportions of like a shoulder to waist ratio. So like let's say you know this is like 1.6 and then this is 1. That's apparently like the golden ratio for a man's body is to be around 1.6 to 1. That's like the golden ratio. So having the wide shoulders and like narrow waist. So like you have a good amount of muscle but quite lean sort of thing. Hi Michelle, hope you well. That's best for like attractiveness. Also good for health as well. You don't want to get your shoulder. You don't want to get too big, like a body, like an extreme bodybuilder, because then you're probably having to take steroids to get to that point, which is obviously not a good idea. But yeah, so I would just say to like kind of just focus on just you know training your whole body, and I wouldn't get too kind of specific with things, but just try to make sure that every body part is being trained. Then you'll have a balanced physique then, and it'll just look athletic and aesthetic. So yeah, but yeah, hi, Kieran, how you doing? It's like you get these guys who'll train their upper body and then they don't do anything much on legs, and I think that looks a bit silly. I don't know, unless you're doing like specifically things like calisthenics where you don't want to be training lower body much because it can get in the way. Like for example, if you're trying to do something like a planche or something, some of these guys who can do planches, but they'll not have any like lower body strength probably because it's all upper body with that sort of stuff. Because any like extra weight that they're carrying on their legs is considered as dead weight. It's just going to make the movement harder. A lot of them, like it's going to make pull-ups harder. It's going to make a lot of these things harder because you're just carrying more weight around, which is just something that you wouldn't want for that sort of stuff, really. It's all about strength to body weight ratio, but it's mostly upper body strength that it focuses on, really. Anyway, so yeah, is everybody okay then? Hope you're all well. I'll come in here. Yeah, get this shared out if you can. Hi, Mrs. R. How you doing? Got a bit quiet in here, so we'll just see how this goes, really. But yeah, right. Anyway, is everyone okay tonight then? Everyone as well? Yeah, yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna talk about really, but yeah, a lot of people like overcomplicate things, and I'm just gonna cut the YouTube one off. I think. 'Cause no one knows it. Yeah. All right.